We did it, folks. We did it.
Worst vice president. You're the worst border czar. There's never been anybody bad like you. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, I was gonna get rid of the intro music, and maybe I still will, but we'll come to that conclusion someday. Welcome to the DynamiteGizmo podcast, everyone. Episode 224, because it's 2024. It's the 2024 election. I think my voice is clipping. Okay, we're gonna have to turn it down one notch. That's too much. Hello? Test. Can I hear myself? How's this? That's too clippy. Clippy clump. What do we got here? Is that too loud? That's not bad. How's this? Is that okay? We'll keep it right here. This is where we need it. That's not clippy. Yeah, no, there we go. I think I got it. That's a good level. Here's today's card. It's tradition around here to show you the card, but it's not tradition to show you what's on the card, but you find out how to do it because we'll talk about it. Guess what? Trump won, guys. Trump 2024. Trump won. He won. He did it. All you libtards out there are fucking crying your eyes out. You're all sad. Every single one of yous. Look at you. Look at her cry. What are you, sad? Are you sad, little girl? Oh no. What, all these racist bitches are going? Oh no, she's sad. What's this one?
Biden in 2020. So we could show you that as well. We just bring that out here. Harris overperforming in 2020.
Holy smokes.
There you go. So let this go away and see if there's anything on the east side there.
Literally nothing?
Literally nothing.
Literally not.
That's
one
right,
county?
dude. Nothing.
So you asked, are there any places
Literally
that the vice
nothing?
president is overperforming?
Yeah, dude. Can you believe it? I stayed up till 2 in the fucking morning last night. My time, which is mountain time. What do you know about mountains? I was up till 2 in the fucking morning watching the Patrick Bet David fucking podcast live, dude, and they did a great job. It was awesome. Patrick Bet David is killing it, dude. If you don't know him, go check him out, dude. What the hell are you doing sitting around? Oh, I'm on the range. The amount of people that I have followed over the years, the amount of folks, so many of them voted for Trump. And they made it very clear. But also, there was a good chunk of them who voted for Kamala. And they wanted Kamala to win. But guess what? She didn't. She didn't win. I'm not even American. I wish I was. No, I don't. Yes, I do. You can't tell me what to do. I think it'd be okay to be American, especially now that the fucking big old DT's in the office. You know, but this happens every election season. Every election season, there's always people on this side and there's people on that side. But didn't it seem a bit different this time? You know, didn't it seem like this time a good chunk of the people who normally would be libs are now repibs? For reals. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like right now there's a lot more stronger opinions than normal. Way more stronger opinions. Cry. The liberals, they cry, dude. They cry because they didn't get in. Look at them. Look at Robert De Niro. Give me some more. I want to see some meltdowns. Give me some meltdowns. Is there any more? I thought this was a whole fucking thread of meltdowns. I don't see any. Oh, here's one.
You may not
There's music. We can't do it if there's music. I don't want to get any more copyrights ever.
It's hard to even digest fully at this moment, but you have Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it these days,
right.
X,
Yep.
who is a disinformation propagandist.
No, he's
and
not.
Now has a could potentially have a direct line to the Oval
That's
Office.
right, dude.
I think this.
That's right. You should be fucking thankful. You know? These people, man. They hate Elon Musk. They say, oh, he's spreading misinformation. No, he's not, guys. No, he's not. You want to know who's spreading misinformation? How about the person who had owned Twitter prior to Elon Musk? How about the fact that they were censoring people? How about the fact that you couldn't even say a damn thing about COVID unless it was pushed in the directive that they wanted it to be, without your whole channel or your whole page being shut down permanently and never even consider coming back? You know what? You know what I'm saying? Elon Musk has made X the best platform, the best social media platform you could possibly use on the internet right now. X is so unbelievably free. You could say what you want. You can do what you want. And not only that, he created the community notes section, which is exactly what Wikipedia wants to be. Okay? Everyone can get involved. Everyone can join in and actually put in the factual evidence, the factual statements, the factual facts. They can fact it up in the community notes on X. Did you know that? If there is something on X, if there is like an article, if there is a post about something specific, culturally relevant, whatever, you can go to the community note, which community, you can go to the community notes under the post. People can they can credit sources towards the actual evidence and facts of that specific article or whatever the fuck it is. So you can see what the truth is behind it. And then the AI generates a little blurb to tell you exactly what the details are of it. Why would you like to see an example, my friend? Would you like to see an example? Let me see if I can find an example. Look, "You're fired" is trending. Oh, gross. What is this? Yeah. Is this what the liberals want? This is it, dude. This is it. Why would you want this? You don't want that. Nobody wants it anymore. Nobody. And you know what? They made it very... I loved watching the Patrick Bet-David fucking live podcast last night for so many reasons. Not only was it an amazing, well planned out, well orchestrated event, but getting to listen to what the guests had to say on the panel, if that's what you want to call it. Let's not call it a panel, because that's traditional media talk. And this is the new wave. Literally, we're in it right now. Traditional media is going to fizzle up and die. Starting yesterday. All right, since Trump came in, the mainstream media is going to fizzle out to a complete nothing. This is the first year that a president has actually utilized social media platforms such as specifically more, and this is the important part, more specifically podcasts. Podcasts are the reason why Donald Trump won the election. He spread his message across everybody because everybody got to actually listen to him and hear what he had to say. No one's listening to CNN. No one's listening to MSNBC. No one's listening to NBC. Did I say NBC twice? CNN. Whatever, dude. They're all listening and watching to podcasts. All right? And podcasts aren't limited to a 10-minute predetermined discussion with predetermined questions that corral you into a corner. You just sit down and you talk, and they got to see the real Don TT. Donnie Trump, dude. They got to see who he is and what he's all about. All right? And now we understand the impact that a podcast can have. And from this point forward, any presidential election, which is the highest caliber of, whatever, dude. It's the highest caliber of, everything. Because he's in charge of the whole country, So in the past, you'd always want the president to be on CNN or wherever. And this is all obvious. And that was all we had. That's all we had. We had to turn on the TV and watch the news, and whatever was on the news, that's what you got. But now we don't have to do that. They can go on all these platforms. He went on the fucking Nelk Boys. Fucking Dana White shouted out the Nelk Boys and Joe Rogan and Theo Vaughn and fucking the Bussin' Boys and all that. Right? You might be saying, well, I don't think it was podcast. Yes, it was, dude. I'm telling you. The reason Donald Trump won is because he was on podcasts. All right? And yes, I think the fact that he got shot and survived was a huge factor as well. Yes, I think it's because people are sick of the left and all their fucking crazy ideologies and all the stupid bullshit that they've been pushing on us for the past fucking 4, even longer, 10 years. All right? We're finally over it. We finally get it. We're like, okay, dude, enough's enough. Even the people who've accepted it for all those years are finally like, this is stupid. What are we doing here? Huh? Let's get past this shit. We don't need this fucking bologna anymore. I don't want a bologna sandwich. I want a fucking steak and eggs. I want steak and eggs and a big old protein shake. The men are coming back, dude. The men are coming back. All right? They've been suppressed. How do you vote for a liberal? You suppress the men. You lock them in a house, make them lose their testosterone so that they become soft and weak and have to vote for the left. But when the men break out of that sphere and they start building themselves up, they start actually caring about their body and their mind, then that's when they realize, you know what? Conservative is the way to go. Okay, and that I got to circle back to my initial point here. I enjoyed the Patrick Bet David live podcast because it was an amazing ordeal. It was well orchestrated, okay? He did a good job at organizing this. Mind you, while I was watching it, the poll the results were coming in of the rankings, and they were the number one fucking live watched broadcast of the election. They were number one for the whole night. They weren't number one right away, but eventually they became number one. There was like 200,000 people watching at one point or more. Okay, so they had a great production, fantastic. But what the people were saying was beautiful. It's what we've all been thinking, or at least what I've been thinking forever. They were just being honest. And the honest part about it is we're sick of the fucking bullshit. We're sick of it. Why are we dancing around stuff? All right? There's differences between men and women. There is gender roles. There is not a difference in pay between men and women. All this was addressed last night. All of it. Okay? And we've all been hearing it because we've been a part of that world. But the left, when the left would hear that, they would get angry and they would not let it penetrate their ears or their brain. They would squish it away. Get it out of here. I don't want to hear it. And so their algorithms were just trannies and gender equality and puberty blockers and all this bullshit. And we had our algorithms, which was monster trucks and protein powder and anal beads. But now it's starting to converge. The left is seeing the right. All right, and the right has always seen the left forcibly, but we didn't want it. But the left didn't want the right, but now the left wants what the right has. because they're like, this makes sense. You can have this forever. Or you can't have the left forever. Because eventually, when you're surrounded by it, you're going to realize this doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute. You can only be fooled for so long until you eventually come to the conclusion and realize, oh, this is stupid. What are we doing? It always goes back. It always fucking goes back, and it's finally back, baby. It's back. Starting yesterday, things are going to finally head in the right direction. It always starts with the U.S., all right? Now Canada just has to get rid of our fucking of a prime minister. Yeah, I said it. We have to bleep it. But yeah, we got to get rid of him. Obviously, he's got to go. We all want him gone. We all want JT gone to the same level of degree that everyone wanted Joe Biden gone in the United States. And I believe our election is in 2025, if I'm not mistaken. And when that election comes, it's going to be a landslide, just like when Trump came in here. He sweeped that fucking sweet pudding across your cheeks, and you slurped it up. Num num num. You want to see some more liberals freak out? Huh? Do we have any more? Where's that thread? This thread, I thought this thread would have had more, but it doesn't. Here's one.
I hate you, you fucking orange pumpkin. You just caused me one of the most important people in my life. My dad. Donald Trump, I hate you.
I gotta pause it because it's playing YMCA, his favorite song. Listen, I probably shouldn't be making fun of these people, you know? Fuck that! I'll make fun of them, I don't care. I don't know, you know what, dude? It's like, whatever, okay? They'll get over it. They'll get over it, and they'll realize it's the way to be. And they already have. They're already starting to. Well, maybe they won't. Who knows? Who cares? Hello? Test, test. Hello? Oh, there. That's what I'm looking for. I think it's the cord. Can I get a vagina? What? Can I get a vagina?
Jackpot.
Can I what?
Jackpot.
Can I get
Jackpot.
Can I
Jackpot.
Now listen, folks. We don't have to sit here and talk about politics. And initially I was going to had a full rundown of shit that went down during the election. All right? I had all kinds of talking points. But then, as the night went on, and I saw that American fucking map turn red and red and red and red, it was obvious Trump was going to win. All right? And then he took over Philadelphia, and everyone was like, this is it. He did it. He got it. All right? He won it. And then it was announced that he won. And then I saw him go up on stage and do his fucking his speech. And then at that point I realized, you know what else do I need to say? It's all been covered. We don't need to drag this out any further. We did it. It's done. Donnie Trump is back in the old Oval Office. Hell yeah, dude. So what else is there to say? There's nothing. But before we move on, I just wanted to splunk on one thing, okay? This happened yesterday. Well, for you it's not yesterday, but for me it's yesterday. So why don't you...
Oompa loompa body ass bitch!
Okay? We all saw the video. Maybe you didn't, but now you're going to. Kamala Harris got a telephone call. She was conveniently being filmed when a voter contacted her and said some nice things. And she asked, are you voting for me? And the person on the phone said, yeah, I'm voting for you. And Kamala got all excited. Here's just watch.
Jennifer, it's Kamala Harris. How are you? I am well. I just wanted to call to check in and make sure you know where you can go vote today if you haven't already. Have you voted yet? Oh my gosh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And thank you for just being active and participating in this very, very important process. Oh, good. Hi, what's your name?
Thank you so much for voting for me.
Sage? Hi, it's Kamala Harris. I can't wait for you to grow 10 years more. And Sage, I can tell you're really smart and you're working really hard, and I'm counting on you, okay? Because you are still a leader at every age that you are. At 8 years old, that's a serious leadership. Thank you. Thanks for the time, and please take care, okay? Jennifer, it's Kamala Harris. How are you?
All right. So there's that. But there's another angle. Did we see the other angle? Why don't we take a look at the other angle right
How you doing? Have you voted already?
Watch the phone. Watch the phone. Are you watching the phone? Watch the phone.
Thank you.
Watch the phone. Watch the phone. Watch the. Look.
Thank you so very much.
Did you see that? She's not even taking a phone call. Look at it again. Look at it again. Look. Her camera's open. Look, it's her face on her. She's not even taking a phone call.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
It's so important that a lot of us.
She's faking it. She's faking it, dude. All right? And I was going to sit here and I was going to list out the lies on top of lies on top of lies that this woman was trying to fish down your throat, because she was. It was crazy the amount of lies that she was spitting out of her beautiful little mouth. I didn't actually mean that. Beautiful. But guess what? I don't need to, because it doesn't matter anymore. Because Don T is in the office. Don Trump is there. He won, dude. He won. We don't need to talk about this anymore. It's done. It's done diddly do squat. Who's happy? I'm happy. It's what I wanted. It's what we got. All right? Democracy. Democracy is saved. You should have seen the amount of shit that I had to plan to talk about. I had never planned so much in all my life for a podcast. I was going to talk about Elon Musk on Rogan, talking about how important this election is, and this may be the last chance to actually have a proper election. Because of the fact that the left has open borders, and they're bringing in the illegals. And they made it illegal to show ID when you're voting, voter ID. We don't need it, they said. We don't need it. Okay? So what does that add to? Oh, open our borders, bring in the illegals. Come in, you can vote. We don't have ID, so you can just vote. All right? Because they want to cheat. Obviously, what else would that mean, huh? And then that would happen every year. They would just get everybody. It doesn't matter. Okay? And then eventually it leads to fucking a complete domination. Tyrannical. I speak Russian.
You guys got any bags of bird ham in here?
But guess what? Democracy always wins. It always wins. This is a prime example of it winning again, because you let the people do what they know is right. And we knew it. We knew they'd come around, and they did, and it worked. The United States is saved, at least for now. But who knows what's going to happen between now and January? Who's even going to know what's going to happen between now and 2028? All right, it's not just enough to get them in here. We still got to keep the grindstone turning. We still got to put wheat. We still got to go out there and shovel the shit into the wagons and pour it into the septic bins. We still got to put dynamite in the piles of shit and blow it up. All right? We got the biggest hurdle achieved, but we still got to maintain. Keep that wheel greased. Keep those gears a-turning. You know what I'm saying, homeboy? Look at all these people who were so confident. This girl was so confident, dude. She was like, it's Kamala's going to win. I know it. I can smell it. I can feel it in my bones.
Okay, I am like weepy. Okay, if you haven't seen it, you have to
what?
watch the update from the Political Fixer.
What does that mean?
At Political Fixer.
Someone who fixes politics?
She's great. I've been watching her videos.
She looks like she's about to
works
cry.
for the campaign. She gives like really good updates based on
that's why she's called the Political Fixer.
With the campaign. So
why are you crying?
She just did. She just released
what?
An update, and she's like, Harris is gonna win.
Oh,
all of the numbers.
Oh,
say
I
that
can't
she's gonna
wait.
win
I
by
can't
a lot.
wait. Oh, I can't wait to
And
see.
it made me obviously happy, but also
Yeah,
like relieved.
I bet it did.
And if anybody has ever lived in a toxic home,
I have.
either a home that you grew up
for the
in
past
or
10
a
fucking
marriage
years.
like I did.
Mm-hmm. Get to it.
What we're feeling right now really resonates.
I wonder how she's feeling right now, huh? Do you think what am I doing? You know, I said I wasn't going to make fun of people, but come on. Did she have a response to this? Her name is Blue Mom Brian. Could she make it any more clear? So, okay. Does she have an update? Is this it? Here it is.
Allow me to tell you a little bit about myself.
Okay.
In
You got
2020,
2 minutes.
I became a widow at the age of 43.
That stings.
I am also a certified
I feel bad now.
life coach.
I feel bad now.
Particularly for women who are going through grief, divorce, life change, trauma.
Okay.
Grief.
Can we talk about Trump, though?
So today,
what happened?
I have received going on.
Could you speak maybe just a little faster?
Comments.
I'm sorry about your husband,
from
but let's just
MAGA.
talk a little faster. How about that, huh?
I've had scores of private messages.
I'm sure you'd have. I'm sure you have.
Calling me all sorts of lovely names.
Yep. What did they call you? A little faster. Just a little faster.
And people asking for an update.
Yes.
So that they can gloat.
Are you happy that the Donald is in? Donald is going to make you a better person.
Here's the update.
You should be happy. Please be happy. Please.
The update is that MAGA is exactly who I knew they were.
Yeah, they're great people, right?
I am unsurprised.
Yes, me too.
At the attention and the messages and the rhetoric and the name calling.
Rhetoric.
You are exactly who I knew you were. And that has not changed. I am deeply disappointed.
See, that's actually that's a problem.
That I live.
Because she has her ideas, she has her ideologies. Fair enough. All right. We like this side, she likes that side. She made her little announcement that she thought Kamala was going to win. She thought Camel Toe was going to win. And she didn't. And then now everyone's sniping at her in the comments, calling her names and shit. But here's the thing. Obviously, it's not good. All right? Not good, not good. She didn't actually, well, as far as I know, she didn't attack the right. But she's blaming it on what she's calling the MAGA community. Now, here's the thing. If you're on the internet, it doesn't matter what your stance is. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what race. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how fat or skinny or fit or whatever. It doesn't matter what you are or who you are. You're going to get hate. Oh, yeah, you're going to get hate. Every single person on the internet, if you have any sort of influence, even if it's the smallest, minuscule amount of influence, you're going to get hate. People are going to message you. People are going to leave comments. You're going to have the majority of the responses that you get on your videos are going to be hate. That's just how it is, because people have that wall of the computer screen in front of them where they feel like they can say whatever the funk they want and get away with it, because they would never say that shit to your face. So she is taking this as, oh, this is what Donald Trump's people are. They're just bigoted people. She didn't use the word bigoted, but you know what I'm saying. Okay? So yeah, she's disappointed. Obviously.
Live in and that I used to be proud of. Deeply disappointed.
But it's not the mega people. That's the thing I'm trying to say. It's not, you can't just say it's, oh, this is what mega people are. Nah, dude, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay? Like I said, it doesn't matter what you're talking about. It doesn't matter who you are. You're going to get hate. That's just how the internet works. You get hate. You get hate. You will get hate. But the reason why it might be even more now is because you said you thought Kamala was going to win. And this is a divisive topic to begin with. You were so confident that Kamala was going to win that when she didn't, people wanted to rub it in your face. So that's what's happening.
For all of the reasons that I won't go into, you can go check out my other videos if you want to know my reasons. I'm also grieving.
Okay, I don't want to watch this. We don't need to watch this. This has nothing to do with anything, okay? She's grieving, yada, yada, yada. I get it, okay? I feel bad for you. You lost your wife, have a husband, okay? That is not a good thing. I will never, ever make fun of you for that. But...
Okay,
this was cringe. This was cringe. Not gonna lie, this was cringe. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. You know? You go in, and then here's another one. We got another lady.
So here's how tonight is going to go, and I'm telling you guys this ahead of time so that you'll know when it happens that it was very predictable and it's nothing to be worried about.
Wait, what did she say?
And I'm telling you guys this ahead of time so that you'll know when it happens that it was very predictable and it's
I thought she said predetermined.
Nothing to be worried about. Trump is going to lose. Okay, he does not have the support.
Yeah, okay.
The tripling down on the garbage comments was the nail in the pre-built coffin. You can bitch and whine about that all you want, but it's not going to get from the numbers.
Okay.
Despite this, he's going
to
declare victory obscenely early, probably by 10 p.m. tonight. And he's going to follow that up with announcing that he is filing a lot of lawsuits to stop vote counting, especially in crucial swing states.
Okay.
Now, if you're a new voter or if you just haven't been paying that much attention, this is probably going to freak you out. Don't let it. This is incredibly predictable. He did this in 2020. He filed, I believe, over 30 lawsuits, and guess what? They were all dismissed really quickly.
Yeah.
This is not new. It is not unprecedented. It is old. Just like him, old and tired. And also just like him, it's not going to get anywhere because we know better now.
Well, he filed the lawsuits. They got... Wait a minute. What did she say?
And because...
Go back, please.
Especially in crucial swing states. Now, if you're a new voter or if you just haven't been paying that much attention, this is probably going to freak you out. Don't let it. This is incredibly predictable. He did this in 2020. He filed, I believe, over 30 lawsuits, and guess what? They were all dismissed.
Oh, really yeah, they were all dismissed. They were all listen, Trump's a winner. He doesn't go into something to lose, all right? Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, he did lose. So him filing the lawsuits is what a sore loser would do. No. He's trying to win no matter what. Okay? He filed the lawsuits, tried to continue to win even though after he lost, the lawsuits got dismissed. So that tells you democracy is still in effect. That's a good thing. You know? He has the right to file a lawsuit. Doesn't necessarily mean he's going to win, and he didn't win. All right? But that's because, again, Trump is a winner. Don't you want a winner? Don't you want a guy who's going to push to win no matter what? What he did was perfectly legal, perfectly fine. He has every right to do that. And he did it, got dismissed. Okay, moving on. But he continued to push. And guess what? He came back and he actually won.
This is not new. It is not unprecedented. It is old. Just like him, old and tired. And also just like him,
your pussy's old and tired.
Because we know better now. And because we're better prepared this time, the Democratic Party has been carefully putting in place legal protections all over the U.S. to prevent this from happening.
Wow.
Some examples of this
Isn't that nice?
include striking down a requirement that Georgia
Okay, so he went ahead and legally filed some lawsuits, and now your government is like, oh, let's prevent anyone from ever filing lawsuits against us. Oh, that sounds pretty fucking democratic of them, doesn't it? Huh? And that's who you want to keep in there?
count every single vote, and requiring election officials to certify elections in various states. Once again, I'm telling you all of this so that you will know that Trump's huffing and puffing and alleged legal maneuvering is predictable. It's happened before, and it's not going to work. So,
well, guess what? It worked, baby. It worked. Okay? And this girl has an update. I said I wasn't going to dive into the election stuff, but I guess we're
this
in
is
it
just
now.
your reminder that fascism wants you to think
Fascism.
that what we're seeing right now is the Now, why would I want to go and do a thing like that when thanks in large part to viewers like you, I'm sitting on, I don't know,
This is her update. This is her update. Okay, someone said, when are you deleting the video?
Now, why would I want to go and do a thing like that when thanks in large part to viewers like you, I'm sitting on, I don't know, roughly 13 million views in the last 24 hours, combined with a payment rate from TikTok of 50 cents to $1 per 1,000 views?
Okay, so that's, okay, whatever. All right, yeah, you're getting paid. You're getting paid. Very nice, girl. We love ya. We love the libs, okay? It doesn't matter. We love them. It's all good in the hood, all right? Like I said, Trump's in, so it's all over now. We don't need to continue. It's all done. It's all ogre. It's all ogre now. Ooh, this is really hurting my head, guy. What are you doing? What do we got on this fucking thing? You know, I said it, like I said, I wasn't going to talk about the election, but we got to talk a little bit about it, right? You got to talk a little bit about it. But from here, but I wanted to just keep it light, but I can't. I wanted to keep it light. I wanted to keep it funny. I wanted to just play some videos and just, you know, we need to decompress. We need to decompress from the election because it's been so hot and heavy, and especially just over last night. Especially just over last night, you know, the anticipation, the waiting. We've all been surrounded by this. We've all been wondering. We've all been surrounded by the political talk of what's going to happen. Is Kamala going to get in, or is Trump going to get in? All right, and it's over. So whether you're on the left or on the right, this is just something you have to accept. Whether you like it or you don't, this is what's happening. All right? And that's the best thing about it. We all get our own shot. We all get our own turn. We all get a fair advantage. If your person gets in, that's great. If the person doesn't get in, that's whatever. You'll have another chance in another 4 years. It's a beautiful system. But here's an example of someone who needs to calm down a little bit.
Let's get you on mic.
Hi.
How you doing?
Can I offer you a little constructive criticism?
What's that? What's that?
In your opening monologue before anybody came out,
Yeah.
I counted the F-bomb 45 times.
45?
45.
Man, that was, I usually do more than that.
Oh. She's pissed, dude. Ooh, she's pissed. You know? If I was that guy, I would have looked at that lady and said, oh, how long have you been doing stand-up? You're a comedian. How long have you been doing stand-up? Oh, you've never done it? Well, then shut the fuck up. How about that? How about shut your dirty old fucking pickly mouth? All right? Close those clam lips. All right? Tie that fucking perm back in a knot and go fly back to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? The nerve of this girl. The nerve of this girl to walk up to a stand-up comedian, a show that she paid to go see, and tell this guy to not curse, to not say the F word 45 times. The fact that she sat in the audience and counted how many times he said fuck. fuck you, lady. I'm sure you're a great grandmother, okay? I'm sure you make a great soup, all right? But if you're not going to enjoy a comedy show, if you're going to pay to go see a comedy show, she might not have even paid. Maybe this was a free event. Either way, this is what it is. This is what you get, okay? You don't go to the circus and get mad at the clown for playing with the tiger, all right? You don't go to the circus, sit in the audience, and see the clown make the tiger jump through hoops and the bear ride around on a unicycle and then walk up to the clown at the end of the performance and say, hey, I gave you a little bit of constructive criticism. Hey, maybe next time, I counted. That bear rode around on that unicycle 45 times. 45 times. Maybe don't make him ride around 45 times anymore. No, you don't do it, lady. What does she think? What does she think she's going to accomplish here? Does she think she's going to change his mind? Here's some constructive criticism. Don't say the fuck word 45 times. What? Why? Because you don't like it? You don't like it? I want to watch this again. I want to tickle my fucking teeth for the 9th time.
How you doing?
Can I offer you a little constructive criticism?
What's that? What's that?
In your opening monologue before anybody came out,
Yeah.
I counted the F-bomb 45 times.
Wow.
Man.
I love how she thinks she's making an impact on him right now. Watch her face.
Yeah.
I counted the F-bomb 45 times.
45? Man.
Yeah. She's like, I counted the F-bomb 45 times. Yeah? Yeah. Okay.
Your opening monologue before anybody came out,
Yeah.
I counted the F-bomb 45 times.
45? Man, I usually do more than that.
Oh, what do I even say about her? I think I've said enough, huh? What needs to be said? That guy handled it well. Okay? He's like, I should have said it more. I wish I would. I usually say it more than that. Good for him. He could have taken the hard. He could have fucking, he's a comedian, dude. He could have annihilated her. He could have crushed her fucking soul into smithereens. Imagine walking up to a comedian and telling them they shouldn't say something. Oh, that's exactly what they want. That's what a comedian does. That is stand-up comedy. They comment on the things that you're not supposed to talk about. And when they get challenged about the things that they talk about, that's the fuel to their fire. He could have fucking roasted her. Unless he's not that great of a comic, who knows? But imagine if she did that. Let's just use Tony Hinchcliffe as an example. What if she walked up to Tony Hinchcliffe at the end of his set and said that to him? Ooh! He'd fucking crush her into a little cube. Like those fucking machines that crush cars. Those big hydraulic presses. What do the comments say? Nothing that funny. Oh, yeah. I was waiting for him to say it again. Could you? Yeah, that would have been great. If he just turned around and went, okay, well, fuck. Here's a little something cool. I don't know about you guys, but every once in a while, and it's honestly starting to be more often than not, my algorithm pops up with sexy women doing workouts. All right? But this one popped up. So, and I didn't expect it to go the way that it did. So why don't we enjoy this little pleasure together, shall we? It's so hard. Wait a minute. The caption reads, "I was just trying to record my workout and someone accidentally hit me." Someone accidentally hit me. Okay. It doesn't seem like an accident because it's so hard. That was that was intentional, dude. It has to be. It has to be intentional because it's too fucking hard. It just fucking cranks her. And then he casually just says, "Oh, I'm sorry." And her face goes from like, "What the fuck?" to like, "Oh, it's okay. It's okay." What kind of workout was he doing that like caused that ball to fucking fire at her at fucking Mach Elon? I can't stop watching it, dude. Oh wow, she looked like she was like kind of smiling at the end. Maybe she liked it. I think she liked it. I think maybe that's that guy's way of flirting, probably. He's like, "Ooh, that girl's kind of hot." You know, it's just like little kids in school when they want to flirt with another girl. They don't know how to flirt. They don't know how to not be awkward, so they tease the girl. They give her a little push. Maybe they pull on her hair while they're sitting behind her or something. And this guy hasn't grown out of that, so he just humchucks a fucking yoga ball at her head. Full speed ahead, dude. Full speed ahead. What if this was the guy? Oh, this guy's good. Oh.
Aqui é qualidade, habilidade. Manula Tubarão, pode ter igual, melhor nunca. Shit.
Get this guy a contract. Why is he shaped like that? What's going on with him? I can't figure this guy. I need to figure this out. Okay, what's going on here? His body looks normal. Well, it doesn't. Okay, so what's going on here? Is no neck, but he has a neck. Are his limbs just like extra long and his body is squished? Because he's kind of got a neck.
Aqui é qualidade.
Aqui é qualidade. What's going on here? What do you call this condition? Squashed tin can syndrome? What do you call this? What's going on here? Does anyone know? Leave it in the comments below. Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that, and why is he so good at soccer? Is there a correlation between the construction of his body and his soccer skills? Or maybe it's just because he's playing against a bunch of children and they're not good, so he's just making it seem like he's really good, but he's actually not that great? I don't know. And why the choice of no shirt? I think he's really just trying to reflect what his body actually looks like. He just really wants to emphasize it. He wants to let you know, like, yeah, I'm fucked up, but check out what I can do with this soccer ball. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Even though it is against kids, he's doing an all right job here. Those legs are pretty long. Yeah, he knows what's up. He knows what he's doing. This guy's fucking good at fucking deception. What do you call it? Sleight of hand. All right? That little move at the end there where he's about to kick it into the soccer net and then he puts his hand up to make it look like he's looking away. Made that guy fall over.
Aqui é qualidade, habilidade.
Aqui é qualidade.
Manula Tubarão, pode ter igual, melhor
It's gotta be Philippines, right?
Shit!
And whoever ran across the camera at the end there got smacked in the ass. It
Igual
looked like.
melhor. Nunca. Shit!
Wait. Oh, look at that. It's just someone, it's a kid jumping up. And right as he's about to jump, he gets smacked in the arse, and that's the noise he makes. This guy he's smacking kids in the ass, too.
Pode ter igual melhor. Nunca. Shit!
Oh. Do you think those are his kids, maybe? There's no way. Well, I guess it could be. You know? If you're ever worried in your life that like, oh, I'm single, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, just know that this guy, if this guy can have kids, you're fine. You'll find someone. If this guy can have all these kids, you're fine. Not only can he have all these kids, but he can play soccer like a mofk. All right, let's move on. What else we got? I think we just got one more. Yeah. This is another like... Oh, whoa. Cut her out. This is another good find on the old For You page. You know? You ever been in a little fender bender before? You ever been in a bump and squirt? A little twisted metal action? Huh? I have. I mean, if you have your license and you drive a vehicle, I'm sure you had a little bump here and there. As long as it's nothing too crazy, you can usually get it figured out, and especially if you have insurance. If you don't have insurance, then maybe it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but either way, unless you're a young female who just got her license or a liberal cuck, you're not going to react like this guy. Do you think this guy voted for Kamala Harris?
Birds making noise.
I can guarantee he did. It's not even that bad. Oh, actually, there's our evidence right fucking there. Fucking look, what are we looking at right here? What is this? Fucking COVID mask. Laying on the floor. That seals the deal right there. He's obviously a Kamala voter. It all makes sense. This is probably what he did when he found out Trump won, too. When your girlfriend finds out that Trump just won. It honestly, like at this point, it seems like he's faking crying.
Birds
You know,
noise.
because he's like on his phone, like. You know? And, you know, he's Asian too, so it's like, what do you expect? That's just the fucking cherry on top of the cake right there. He's a bad driving Asian who got in an accident. Scream cries when he does, and he's wearing and his COVID mask fell on the floor.
Start making sound effects.
Like, that's not even bad damage, dude. I've had worse wrecks than that. I've had worse wrecks than that in the same spot. I bet he could still drive away like this. There's nothing wrong with this. But regardless, you should never, ever, ever act like this. This reaction should only be reserved for, like, if your family brutally died in front of you. Like, if they were, like, in a house fire and you were watching them burn to death and there was nothing you could do to save them, then yeah, you can react like this. But just a little fucking bump in your car which I bet this guy caused the issue. I bet not only did this guy cause the issue, he probably doesn't have insurance. And he just found out Donald Trump won. So all this is just too much pressure for him right now. So he's scream crying. And he threw his fucking COVID mask on the floor in sheer rage and sadness. Yeah. But anyway, I'm hungry as shit. And today is my cheat day. So I am going to go munch on something that I can cheat with. And I can't fucking wait, dude. I earned it. Want to know why? Because you don't need to know why. I did a podcast and I've been working out. It doesn't matter. We don't need to get into shut up, dude.
Okay, guys, let's do some dancing. Let's show me my moves.
Well, what do you think? Should I get rid of the intro song? I think I should get rid of the intro song and the intro credit where it says DynamiteGizmo Films Productions. I could put that at the end, you know? I feel like I should just jump right in. What do we need an intro for? I don't think I need an intro, and I'm probably going to get rid of it. But it's tough because it's something I'm attached to, and I like doing it, and I've been doing it for over 100 episodes now, so. But anyway, we'll think about that some other time. That's it for this episode of the Dynamite Gizmo Shumpcast. Oh, the Dynamite Gizmo Trumpcast. No. Trump won, it's over. That's it for this episode of the Dynamite Gizmo podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a liberal, you didn't. If you're a liberal, you hated this episode, and you hate me. And you know what? That's fine. Like I said, you get hate no matter what. But regardless, I really think you should like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, even if you're a liberal. Seriously, I think it could benefit you to listen to people on the other side. And you know what? It benefits me to listen to you guys on that side. It benefits everybody. It's very important. It's very important. Don't just stay entrenched in your own ideology. So please, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, share the video, do whatever it needs to do. Please. Or you don't. Really. It's a free country, and Donald Trump's going to keep it that way. Bye.